Now let's learn the topic geometrical meaning of zeros of a polynomial. This is the first topic that we are supposed to learn in class 10. In the previous session we have revised the topics that we have learned in class 9. Now the zeros of a polynomial px are graphically decided as follows. How do we define? First we draw the graph of y equal to px. Then the x coordinates of points where the graph intersects x-axis are zeros of the polynomial px. That means the points where the graph intersects x-axis, the abscissa or x coordinate of that point are zeros of that polynomial. The number of points where the number of points at which the graph intersects x-axis gives the number of zeros of the polynomial. Let's see an example here. We have first graph where the polynomial intersects x-axis at one point, therefore it has 1 0. This is the graph of another polynomial which intersects x-axis at 2 points. It has 2 zeros. If the graph does not intersect x-axis at all at any point, then the graph will have no zero because it does not intersect x-axis at any point. So depending on this discussion, what we conclude, a polynomial of degree n can have at most n zero. That means the degree of the polynomial gives us an idea how many zeros this polynomial can have. This is the chart. Degree 1, that is a linear polynomial. It can have 1 0 or no 0. If this polynomial does not intersect x-axis at all, it can have no 0. And if intersects it in one point, it can have 1 0. Likewise, a quadratic polynomial of which has degree 2 can have at most 2 zeros. Means it can have 2 zeros, 1 0 or no 0. As the case here, this is the graph of a quadratic polynomial which does not intersect x-axis at any point. That is why it has no 0. Likewise, a polynomial of degree 3, cubic polynomial, can have 3 zeros, 2 zeros, 1 0 or no 0 at all, depending on the points at which this graph intersects x-axis. Now, based on this discussion, let us have some figures, some graph figures, and decide the number of zeros this polynomial can have. The graphs of y equal to px are given below. Find the number of zeros of px in each case. Number 1. This is y equal to px. Number 2. This is y equal to px. See the graph carefully and try to find the number of zeros these graphs can